welcome back to Microsoft Intune training. In this session, we will see security dynamic group. In the previous session, we saw static group, and here we will see the dynamic group example. If you can see here, we have 5 groups here. This is one of the examples of dynamic group that we created the other day for group tag users, because I wanted to show you an example of how devices are onboarded with the hardware ID. So dynamic group is basically Azure AD group, where membership is automatically assigned based on user attributes like location, OS version, department, etc. Similarly, I will show you a couple of examples of how you can create a dynamic group based on your requirement. So the first example that I'm going to show you is the hardware ID dynamic group. So let's click on create new group, and group type will be security again. Let's give it a name, hardware ID group, and give it a description. All devices will be part of this group based on hardware ID. So any device coming into the tenant with the hardware ID, right, it will be automatically part of this group, right? So let's click on membership type, and membership type will be dynamic device. And now we have to add dynamic query. So there are some syntax that I will attach with this course's source material. You can find it there. Also, I'm going to show you one example of how dynamic groups are created. Right now it is asking me for rule syntax. So you can simply paste the syntax. There are multiple syntax that you can find online on the Intune, on the Microsoft documentation as well. So I have given device physical ID contains ZTD ID, which is the hardware ID. I'm going to click on OK and save and create. Let's refresh. So hardware ID group is created. I'm going to show you one more example. This will be for dynamic user group, and the query will be, let's change it to user country and create. All right, so this is created now. You refresh it and you will see device country Canada. So we will have to change from device country to user country, because it's a user group, not a device group. So this is one of the examples of user group that we have created, user country Canada. So dynamic rule can actually automate your process. You don't really have to select the attributes manually. So this is something really helpful when you are actually creating a security group, a dynamic security group. So this was a prime example of how you can create a dynamic group, which will include all the users from a specific country. In my case, it is Canada. So I've shown you a couple of examples of how you can create a dynamic group, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.